There's a state that we can reach, and it can be reached when we create for people a space of transformation, so they can transform into what we're talking about, into people who see from the heart. They see things differently. And we have to create a space, we can call it a sacred space if you want, a space where transformation can really happen. And it has to be, we need somebody to protect that space and allow the person to go into a different state. The society does something completely different, has created structures of thinking, just like they create a machine and put this thing here, a little tube, a little glass, they do the same thing with people. Everything you see in nature flows, just flows. What is made by man, you know immediately because it has lines. It all, see, that's the level of consciousness we are. We are categorizing everything. So we need clear categories of people. So nobody will ask you, and let me tell you, there have been studies, people come to the United States and nobody will ask them, what do you think about this? What do you feel about that? They will ask you, what do you do? Because they want to put you in the structure. Everything is structured, so depending, it's like you're a little peg that they put it here or there. So when they ask you if you're a physician, they put you at the top of the scale, you see? And people get intimidated automatically because, and it's not true. It shouldn't be that way. But that's the way it is. And we need to create a different structure, we see, in which people are one, they relate a different way. I don't have to impress anybody to be impressive. See, if you are somebody who really cares and really knows and really it's there, present, aware, conscious, you don't need to have anything. You don't need a diploma, you don't need anything to be impressive. But a lot of people go to these careers, law, medicine, all these careers, to be impressive, and usually attract mostly narcissistic people, people who have tremendous need to be self-important. And maybe that's the reason I went to medicine at one time, because I felt incredibly important. See, that's what happens. But later on you start realizing that it's so shallow, and you start transcending these ego structures. And there are other states that happen sometimes in certain ceremonies, or happen in situations in life in which there is a major life-threatening crash, and suddenly this multi-billionaire suddenly is giving his life for his employee, because at that point the state of community is called, in Latin they call it communitas. It's a state of special space that is, we all come together as one.